Hi guys, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. I'm relaunching my YouTube channel for those of you who haven't seen the old videos. I'm coming back to start over with some new, fresh content. And so if you don't know me, I'm a spiritual coach, I'm an author, speaker, and spiritual guide. So one of the things I'm going to be doing today is doing the full moon reading for Virgo. So I'll be using the Goddess Oracle cards. I read Oracle cards, and I'll be using other Oracle decks to clarify. Please know that this is a general reading. If you have anything specific, you can book a reading with me. The link will be in the bio. And this is also applies for moon, rising, and sun signs. So let's get started with the reading. Hope you guys are having a wonderful full moon in Pisces. Full moon for Virgo. Oh. Flying everywhere. Okay, 4 cards, and I'm pulling one of the Wisdom Oracle deck. All right, so our first card is Nematona. And this is saying to you that you've been really good with connecting to spirit, being on a spiritual path, being more intentional about your spirituality and your connection to God, to the universe, or whatever it is that you believe in. However, this is saying to you that it's definitely necessary for you to pull a little bit more closer to God, to the universe, to be more consistent, to be more present, to really surrender more. And I feel that like you're starting to feel the magnificent shifts in your aura, in your psyche, in your overall energy by staying connected to spirit. So I also want to feel like this is also asking you to create a specific altar space, to have somewhere that you will go to that is your sacred space, that's only for you to connect to spirit and to God. So if you don't have a particular corner or somewhere that you can kind of like create a nice sacred space, please do that, because your spirit is actually asking you to create some more of an environment to connect with spirit. The next card you got is Gali. I'm feeling like there's some resistance to the changes that you know you have to make. There's some changes that you're fearing because they're big changes, and this is coming because it's like the time has expired, right? So it's almost as if you're the cheese that's still in the fridge and it's already getting spoiled and fuzzy, right? It's time to get rid of it. It's time to throw it out, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to even touch it. I don't want to put it in the garbage. It's gonna smell. I don't want to deal with it. And it's like, I think what's holding you back more is the actual transition instead of the new thing coming in. And so it's like the work that's around the actual transition. And so I'm feeling like that's only making it worse, and it's making you feel more disconnected to what is really aligned for you. And you feel it. You already know, like, wherever you are right now is not where you really want to be. And so spirit is reminding you again, make the change, because what happens is if you don't make the change, the universe will do it for you, and it's not going to be as nice as if it would be you. So Gali. The next card you got was Ichel. And this is basically saying that, like, you are such a force. You have so much energy within you to do whatever it is that you need. And you have like the capacity to, it's like transmute, transpire. It's more like transmute though. I'm feeling like you have the power to like change not only you but others around you, and like heal people. And you have the gift of guidance. You have the gift of like support. Like you're the person that really knows how to support people. Like you're not like one of these people that do it because you want to be accepted. Like you really support people because it brings you joy. And so therefore, like, continue to like surrender to that. I think that like you may felt like you've been taken advantage in the past, or maybe like people thought that you were trying to like, I don't know, take their lives over or tell them what to do. But this is saying like, this is who you really are. Like you're meant to be helping people, guiding people, supporting people. And this is really what brings you joy and brings your spirit into closer alignment to what it's supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So allow yourself to let go of whatever negative experiences you had where people have taken advantage of you, or taken you for granted, or not really acknowledged you for your giving energy and support. So allow yourself to like let that go and stay consistent with who you really meant to be. Oh, that was nice. You also have Sulis, Virgo. Oh, my goodness. So this card is saying that you know that you need to be in nature as much as possible. You may feel like a growing need to be more and more in nature, and to surround yourself with especially water, a river. I'm feeling like flowing water though. I'm not feeling so much beach. I'm feeling more like a river, a waterfall, anywhere that there's running water. Your spirit is calling you to that. I also think that like you've been good about taking care of yourself and connecting to nature, and like getting yourself out there, and being in a receptive exchange with the environment. I feel that as a Virgo, we're earth signs. I'm a Virgo. And so as an earth sign, you feel like this connection to the earth, to the ground, to the leaves, to the trees, to the grass. And you almost feel like the energy cleansing you, like almost like you're pouring into the earth, and the nature is giving you a new reset, or like a new layer of fresh spiritual energy. So I feel like your spirit is feeling like it's good, but it's also encouraging you to go by running water, woods, mountains, like being in that kind of environment, especially now before the summer is out. Take advantage of that. There'll be a lot that you gain from that experience. So yeah. Okay, that's all Spirit wanted to say at that moment. Okay, so next card is mending. You got mending. This is beautiful. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. So this is really saying like you're in a phase of restructure. You have been ripped apart these last few months, but it's been for a good reason. Like you have been shedding, you've been like tearing stuff off, like releasing, opening up, digging deep. You've been doing all of that stuff and clearing everything that has not been working for you out. And now I'm feeling like this card is saying, and Spirit is saying to me that you're in the process of like healing and bringing yourself together. But this is like, how do I put it? It's not like the whole thing has been healing, right? But this in particular is more around, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, okay, I'm going to give you an example. So, you know, when you get a cut, you get a boo-boo, and you put a Band-Aid on it, right? And for the first like few days, you can't even touch it. You're like, it hurts. It's still like nasty and wet looking and just gross. And the Band-Aid is like not really helping, right? But then it like gets rid of whatever's in there, like whatever blood, whatever pus, whatever stuff is, it just comes out. And then it starts to create like that outside layer, that little crispy skin, right? That we start to develop as your scab. So although you were cut and it like released whatever, and you put the Band-Aid, you took care of it, you treated it, you gave it some lovey-doveys, now it's like you're mending, right? Like that's exactly what the card is saying. It's like now you're like coming back together in a way in which you're stronger, you're more resilient, and you're feeling like, I want to say more alive, but it's not like you were dead, but like you're just feeling like more together, like you're feeling more empowered, more secure, more ready, more like clear, more like I just keep seeing like a sandwich being mushed together. That's what the image that I have. It's like, what does that mean? You get what I'm saying, right? It's just like you're becoming whole. That's what it is. You're becoming whole. You have come home to yourself. You have poured the self-love on yourself. You have taken care of your wounds. You have done the healing. You have done the purging. You've done the releasing. And now you're on the process of becoming whole. That is so beautiful. I just got goosies. I don't know if you guys got goosies, but I got goosies, you guys. That needed a moment. So, in summary, to just give an overview, I feel like I need to pull another card though. I'm feeling like this energy to pull another card. Let's do that. And let me also give you a little affirmation from the universe. So let's do the affirmation or see what's manifesting. Ooh. You got the presence of love will always cast out fear. I know it's backwards, but I'll say it again. The presence of love will always cast out fear. That's a nice little point. I recommend for you to journal around that. See how that applies to your life. How that can, and look, I just looked at this one and I have to give it to you now. I am a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. I am a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. So these two quotes I feel are really important for you to take a little deeper and take some time and sit with them, journal around them, see what comes up for you, what can you expand upon, how can you bring this message into your life going forward. And then I'm going to pull one more card. This is from the what is this deck? What is this deck? The Starseed Oracle, which is Rebecca Campbell, and I love it. I love this deck. I'll put the information to the names of the decks also in the description box. Ooh, beautiful. I don't know if you guys could see this card. So beautiful. You're like in a cave with a pool of water. I forgot what that kind of cave is called, but whatever. I don't have the scientific term right now. But there's like angels and stuff in here. This is gorgeous. It says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding opposites, extremes of life. So this is kind of like really the overarching message. In actuality, this is really saying that you've been doing the work. You've been on this journey. You've been purging. You've been releasing. You've been growing. You've been manifesting. You've been taking notes. You've been doing the work. You've been pushing your boundaries, stepping into fear. You've been expanding. And now it's saying to continue to surrender and like allow spirit to like take you on the rest of this journey. I think that you may feel like, what else do I need to do? Like, I've been doing it all. Yes. And now it's for you to trust. And it's for you to like know that whatever it is being called upon you to do, God and the universe is going to just take care of it from here on in. It's like you did all the momentum to get yourself set up in this moment and let spirit just take you on forward into the extreme beautifulness of life and granting you your desires. It's like the sun is shining down on you. You have divine source energy surrounding you to like support you and carry you through. So the overarching message, just a review. Make sure you make time to stay consistent with your sacred practice. Find a corner or place in your home where you can create an altar so that you can be more connected to spirit. Allow whatever changes that you know needs to be made happen. Go through the motions. Let go of the fear of the actual transition, because it's not the end result that scares you. It's doing the work of the transition that scares you. Surrender to this so that you can have a better experience than if universe came in to do it for you. This is you stepping back into who you really are, like really being that like supporter, that nurturer, that guide, the real person that you really want to be in your heart. Forget about whatever experiences in the past have hurt you. Let all that go. Stand in your new power, knowing that God, spirit, and the universe is really supporting and protecting you, as well as your angel guides. And this is also spirit wanting you to get into nature, connecting with running water, mountains. I'm seeing forest, woods. Give yourself an opportunity to connect outdoors so that you can continue to foster this relationship that you've been building with nature. And this is like, you're almost at the end of the straw. You're like becoming whole. The work you've put in has paid off. And you're finally reaching the point of complete self-love and complete transformation. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If that resonated with you, please let me know. I love to hear any feedback about my readings and how they impacted you. And if you want to book a private reading, the link will be in the description box. And for the month of September, I'm offering a 10% discount to celebrate the launch of my YouTube channel, the relaunch, and also because I'm a Virgo and it's Virgo season. So thank you guys all for being here, and good night.